Hello and welcome to Elite Dangerous, the 52nd Commander Lucosa video of Elite Dangerous. And well, what has changed since the last one? Because it hasn't exactly been a long time since I made my last video. Well, quite a bit has changed, in fact. Let's go straight on to the usual status. The kills is at 1644. Rank is obviously harmless because that doesn't change for anybody in Beta 2. But the thing that really jumps out at you is the balance. At the end of the last video I had 8.9, as nearest damage, 9 million credits. I'm down to 2,768,426 credits. So, where has all that money gone? Well, I have been getting upgrades, and I also have 35 tons of grain, which I think I forgot to sell when I arrived here. Yes, I did. So, before I do anything else, let's do that. Oh, no, not the shipyard. Although that shipyard looks promising for something else I want to do. So, grain. I'm going to make a nice profit out of that. 160 credits per ton. And I'm selling 35 tons of them. 5,600 credit profit out of a sale of 11,725. So now my balance is 2,780,151. So where did all those credits go? Well, there. Now, as you can see, I have not held back when it comes to upgrades, not least in weapons. Now, granted, the two small hardpoints with gimbaled low heat burst lasers are not likely to do a great deal of damage, but the two class 2 hardpoints are likely to do some damage. I have a Cobra with a plasma accelerator, which in Beta 1 was not even imaginable. There was only the Anaconda could actually have the plasma accelerator fitted. And if that weren't enough, I also have a new weapon, the fragment cannon, which is rated as an A weapon. So although I have no intention of selling it, let's show you the stats. There we have rating A, and mass is 4 ton, typical of a medium hardpoint weapon. Integrity A, so again top there. Power draw is pretty high though, 0.74. Damage doesn't look a great deal, only 3 when you compare it to this low heat gimbal pulse laser here, which is 2s. The armor penetration is C, so it's not bad. Could be better, but you know, I'll take it. The rate of fire is not bad at all, 5.0 per second, but it's the damage per second. It's 1 off the maximum, and yet its thermal load is just 1. So excellent in both those two. Now the concern is here, the ammo clip size is only 3, so I hope this thing fires like a shotgun and not repeating. And the ammo maximum only has a clip of well, basically it has 10 clips. 30 is the most ammo it can carry, so I'll need to use it somewhat sparingly. Now we compare that to, oops, no, let's go back, so we can compare that to the stats on the plasma accelerator. Class 2 again, rating C, so there are at least 2 weapons higher than it, and we've seen the fragment cannon is one of them. Mass 4 tons again, integrity A again. Now the power draw is huge, 1.43. That's big for a weapon. I think that's the most of any of them. But the damage is enormous. Armor penetration is good. The rate of fire is not that great, to be frank, but I mean, with the amount of damage it does us per shot, never mind the damage per second, which is still not too bad. But there's the drawback, the thermal load. It's at the absolute maximum. In fact, I suspect it would carry on going. It's off the scale. The ammo clip size and the ammo maximum are the same as they were in Beta 1. So I suspect that can do some pretty hefty damage, but I've got to watch my heat with it, which is why I also picked up the heatsink launcher. I think that's quite essential. Point defense turret I also picked up. Bulkheads will be changing. I don't want to keep the lightweight alloys for this. This place sells them. The military grade composite is only 702,000, so they're well within my price range. The mass is 10 tons, which normally would be an issue, and to be honest, at this particular moment it will still be an issue for me, and that's the only reason why I haven't picked them up yet. Now, as far as all the internal components go, a lot of them have already been upgraded. The power plant, I now have a D4, which is why I have the power here 15.6 megawatts, and I'm currently only using 12.7, and that's despite things like a plasma accelerator fitted. Frameshift drive is at D, which is why I have a jump range of 30.3 light years, and even fully laden 26.24 light years. I have no problem with jump range. I could go from where I am, and I am now right back in the core systems. I'm back at Aulin, and I could go from there back to the LHS 64 in 2 jumps, maybe a third if I'm carrying cargo. So yeah, I've got a decent enough range, that's for sure. Life support is currently unchanged. I will want to change it, but at the moment it's not a priority. Power distributor is also very good, another D3. I don't think okay, they do have some here, so I can show you the stats on that one. 24 in weapons capacity, 18 in engines and systems, and a decent recharge rate, 2.8 on weapons, 1.3 on engines and systems, so they're both fine, and all that in something that only has a mass of 5 tons. So yeah, very pleased with that one. Sensors I have upgraded, not by much. I just went from H to G, but I can't show you here. I think they give me 5 kilometer range, whereas the standard one was 4. Cargo racks I doubled as always, including this one, and then I stuck another one on there to give me 40 tons of cargo. I actually managed to upgrade my shield generator. Let's see if I can... right, here's an E4, which is the one below what I have. I have a D4. So 10 tons, it takes up less space than... it has less mass rather than the one below it. Power draw is pretty high, 3.08. And the optimal and maximum are the same, but the actual shield strength itself is the important bit. I have to make sure though that my ship mass stays within that 320, otherwise I could have problems. But yeah, so the shield generator is doing fine. It's not actually been tested yet, but I'm pretty confident. basic discovery scanner hasn't been changed because I haven't found one, but I'm not sure I'll be able to afford an upgraded one of those now, so it's not a priority. Fuel tank also hasn't been changed again because I haven't found one that will fit. I suspect 16 is the maximum I can have. Yeah, a 32 would be great for this ship, but I think it's a bit unlikely. Life support I think I've already covered. I want to change it, but it's not a priority at the moment. This place I don't think has any yet. But the big upgrade that's missing is thrusters. They are still on H4s, and I have not been able to find. I want D4s and I haven't found them anywhere, and I've gone to at least 4 high-tech systems, including Aulin where I am now, and I haven't found them anywhere. Now I did find an E4, and I'm at the point now where I'm thinking maybe I will get an E4 if I find it again, if I can't find a D4 soon. But that is unquestionably the priority. I need the D4 thrusters. I will settle for an E4 if I have to. And that is what I will be doing initially in this video, is trying to find D4 thrusters, or at least some kind of thruster upgrade. And once I have that, since we are back in the core systems and therefore not too far away from Iranin, we'll take her into war. But for the meantime, you can see there all the destinations I can go to. If you can hear me over those fucking motorbikes. So it sounded more like scooters, they were quite pathetic. Anyway, yes, all of these lines, the blue and the greys, are where I can go. So there is a huge number of places that I can go to from here. But I'm after high-tech systems, or ones that are at least reasonably good. I don't think I've actually been to Arcturus. It's a well-known star. It's a big old star as well. I mean, okay, because it's a well-known star, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to have anything. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, let's try it. Right, we're going to go here then. We'll go to Arcturus. Fort Harrison is the docking station with the buying and selling bit. As you can see, it's quite close to the edge of the pill, as it's been called. And see what, if any, trade goes from Aulin to Arcturus. I'd be amazed if there was any. Well, I'm amazed. Chemicals. Pesticides. Actually, I should have guessed it would be pesticides because it's an agricultural system. Right, so pesticides is 1. It's not looking too promising for there being anything else. And the trouble is, because I'm now back in the core systems, there's a high possibility that none of these things are going to be in stock. So pesticides, agri-medicines, they also take. Right, pesticides and agri-medicines it is. Let's see what they have once I've checked the bulletin board. You always want to check this first. Oh God. That would would be so tempting, but I'm not going that way, so... Easy work, don't say where. Iranian. Iranian again. Carriers. BD plus 47 at 2112. And Iranian again. Okay, so what am I looking for? Pesticides, which this place has, and agri-medicines, which this place has. What am I going to make most profit on? Since they are the most expensive thing, I would imagine it's going to be agri-medicines. So let's chance it. 41,400 naked buying.
Maximum capacity.
Right, let's get ready to go to Arcturus. And fans of Doctor Who will remember that Arcturus was in The Curse of Peladon. He wasn't a particularly nice person, so let's hope that Arcturus here is a bit more welcoming than he was in that. Yes, that was me just waffling on about fuck only knows what.
Engines engaged.
And I'm talking about proper Doctor Who. That was in the John Pertwee era, not this bullshit New Who, which is pretty crap. Even the current one with Peter Capaldi. I like Capaldi, I thought it was great in the thick of it, but his time in Doctor Who is being ruined by the fact that the writers are turning Doctor Who into a soap opera.
Detecting hostile scan.
Okay. Now, something else I have noticed about my Cobra with its current layout, you won't be able to see it at the moment because I've just boosted, but the temperature that it runs at, it runs extremely cool. And you'll see it's going down to 39, 38, and I have had it running at 37, and that's, you know, doing nothing, or I'm just leaving it at its stock level. I mean, even with the frameshift drive charging for hyperspace, it's going up to 83, and there you go, that's it. Whereas normally it's into the 90s, so my heat signature should be extremely low, which will come in handy if I am smuggling illegal goods at any time. Right, I've already forgotten the name of the fucking station that I was going to, so I'm going to slow down to a crawl and check because I can't remember. Fort Harrison, that was it. Right, where are you? You're here. 1,729 light seconds, almost directly behind me. Oh, that means I've got to go past the sun, or the star rather. And the star in Arcturus is enormous. It's a red giant. I mean, it's not as big as Betelgeuse, or Beetlejuice if you really must call it that, but nevertheless it's still of herald size. Now the good thing about being back in the core system is the vast majority of them don't need scanning. So, I mean, although the credits are handy from having to explore systems and scan planets and stars, it does get a bit tedious rather quickly. I had to do a bit of that when I was coming back from LHS 64 to, well, initially my first destination was V1090 Herculis, just to see if they had any any upgrades, because initially I couldn't find any at all, as you saw at the end of the last video. So I've had to do quite a bit of travelling just to get where I am now. And although my balance has gone down significantly, I haven't just been buying upgrades and ignoring everything else. I have been doing trade runs and bulletin board missions and all that. But that gives you an idea of how expensive it costs to upgrade your ship to a really good level. So I think I definitely had the right idea by ditching the ASP, because the price for the upgrades on that thing would have been enormous. And okay, if this was the full game, no problem, I could just grind away until I got it. But with the time constraints on the beta, because we've got beta 3 coming out on the 28th, I think it is, or whenever it's coming out. If it is the 28th, it's just 2 days after my birthday. And besides which, whatever day they say, more likely you're going to have to stick another day on. But there is a possibility that there will be another reset, which I'm not that thrilled about actually, not so soon after the last one. But nevertheless, it could be there. So I figured, the hell with it, I couldn't be asked to try and grind away to get those ASP upgrades when the chances are the progress will be reset before I have the chance to get them anyway, so I didn't bother. And seeing how much I've been able to upgrade this Cobra,
Request granted.
I'm not sorry that I chose to do that. And Cobra layout I have now is already pretty bloody good. And well, there's still more to come. Okay, there's at least 2 more to come. I've still got the thrusters and the bulkheads to come, and hopefully life support as well, if I can afford that after everything else.
Docking successful.
Thought I'd overshot that. Alright. The refueling costs have certainly come down after the improved frameshift drive, which I'm more than pleased about. Let's see if anybody here is desperate for agri-medicines, you never know. What do they want? Oh fuck, they want pesticides, and I was going to bring them, mind you. That 11,000 is for 15 tons of it, so some reactive armour. Coffee. Alright, no one's desperate for my agri-medicines. It's only making 116 per ton, so I'll get more than that. So I'm selling it a lot for 46,120, and I'm only making 4,640. So it's, you know, the tiniest fraction over 10%. Well, 2,784,336. What's their shipyard like? Just a sidewinder. That almost certainly means they got fuck all in the outfitting. We'll take a look. They really need to speed that up or implement it in a different way, just make it better. It's so slow. Oh, shock horror. Right, the old Cobra is looking quite a bit battered. So we then click on the wear and tear and go back to outfitting, and she's as good as new. Or significantly better than new because of the upgrades that she's got. Wow, this place ain't got fuck all. Yeah. Right. In that case, let's find somewhere new. And I'm thinking of trying, where is it? LHS 3262, the old favourites for buying the Anaconda back in the day. 26.899 light years. Shit, I can't take full cargo load to there. Okay, let's find somewhere that I can take a full cargo load. Tillion is one. Tillion is industrial, which means they will almost certainly want food. Manders Hope is the wow, there's quite a few planets here. Right, so Manders Hope is where we want to go. Imports gold, beryllium and indium. I wish. But pretty sure I can make that on with a full cargo hold. Let's just double check it. Yeah, easy. 26.24 I can make fully laden. 26.24. Let's just check that out. Oh god, it's so close to being in range. Oh well, I can get there after this place. Tillion is unlikely to have anything, but LHS 3262 is a high-tech system, so they should have something in the way of outfitting, although fuck only knows what. Right, I can't choose between fruit and veg or grain, so I'll do what I usually do, which is to take 20 tons of each. They're both being sold for well below the galactic average, so...
Warning, cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah. Right. Tillion is set as the destination. Let's go back to the surface. Get ready to bugger off. These H-grade thrusters are really making a difference. I mean, if I took this into combat, my turning rate would be so awful that...
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Yeah, I wouldn't really stand much of a chance, especially as the Fed fighters, well actually all ships now, are so ram happy that fucking Asp in front of me has decided to barge in. Oh fuck, and now there's a Viper trying to get in. So if I go too quickly I'll just plough into the back of the Asp. You fucking thing. They've got to sort this out, this and the fact that they go so slowly. I'm going at 18 and I'm catching him up. Drop my speed, 16, right, I've dropped my speed to 10. Oh, now he's finally leaving. About fucking time and all. I wonder he's not leaving that quickly. 35 and I'm, well, it's slowly, but I am still catching him up. What a fucking cunt. Anyway. Alright, let's go.
Drive charging.
Yeah, a lot of these systems, well I say a lot, I've only been at 2 so far, even if they were in the Beta 1, I still haven't been to in Beta 2. Manders Hope, there it is, this way. So, you know, there's a possibility that there may be a change or two that I wasn't aware of. Because I'm pretty sure one of them in the core systems and in the systems that were in Beta 1, they've changed the docking stations. At least one of them has now become an Ocellus station, and obviously they weren't them in Beta 1 because the Ocellus station didn't come along until Beta 2. This looks like quite the complicated system. Glad I didn't have to scan this one. The size of those two planets or moons or whatever they are, I don't think they would be that close to each other. I think they would have collided. The gravitational effects on each other, if they hadn't collided, they would have ripped each other apart. Right, well, this one is clearly a Orbis, which I still think are the best looking stations. Get out docking request. No, I haven't mentioned stuttering yet because I think it's already quite clear where I stand as far as the stuttering goes. So I'm just trying not to repeat myself any more than I already fucking do, and just try my best to ignore it, which is easier said than done, but you know. Isn't the only thing that operates a zero tolerance policy. I do as well, especially when it comes to total graphical fuck-ups in space sim games. Oh fuck. Forgot to stop. There you go.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Oh, that was a bit of an expensive one. Mind you, I did jump about, was it 20 something light years? Right, let's see if anyone's desperate for me fruit and veg. And I'll also be looking for cargo trips to LHS 3262. I'm sure there will be some. And there's one there. I bet they don't go to the place I want to go to though. Right, so fruit and veg I make 98 per tonne. Not a great deal, but a profit's a profit. And this one I'm making 100 per tonne. So I made more on grain. Oh. I was surprised that mission's gone, but there are 2 more in its place. It's Louis de la Caille Prospect is where I want to go to. 36 minutes, yeah, I'll take that. And that's going to La Caille Prospect as well, 29 minutes. Wrong system. Right, so that's it for there. I can't remember what commodities I used to take when I would go to this place. So let's take a look at the galaxy map. There it is. I'm pretty sure it was consumer items. And indeed there is a route going there. It wasn't consumer technology because it looks like it's clothing. Yep. Alright. So we'll take clothing to the Caille Prospect. They've lopped off the Louis de la Caille Prospect. Someone's being blown to shit. Their wreckage doesn't crash onto the top of me. I was surprised they haven't fucking got any. Well, basic medicines I would certainly take if I was going back to a run-in. Oh well. See if any new ones have appeared on the bulletin board. It's unlikely, but you never know, it does happen, but not this time. Right, did I set it? Yes I did. This off. I didn't even check the
Ship released. Engines engaged.
I didn't even, well, I'm pushing the wrong fucking keys and everything. I'm in the right fuck up here. There are plenty of ships leaving. I also haven't raised my gear. Fucking hell, how many of them are here? And there's one behind me who's almost certainly going to try and barge me out the fucking way. Right, well if I go a staggering 17, that should mean that I'll be going faster than the cunt behind me.
Target shields F9.
Yeah, he's almost destroyed because he's been so impatient. Mind you, I don't blame him for being impatient with these fuckers who I barely move. Alright. Behind the station again. Well, that bloke buggered off with his hull down at 22%. So, you better not need to make too many emergency stops wherever he's going. Alright, speaking of going, let's do it. we are. Oops. 170, well, it was 177, 178 now because I was going in the wrong direction. There she blows. Looks like another rather complicated system, or at least a system with a lot of planets in it. Oh god, I think I just gotta... I might get away with it, yeah, I think I have. Something I have been considering is trying that game streaming service. I can't remember what it's called. So that people who are particularly masochistic can actually watch me and listen to me doing this live. I'm sure you know the thing, I just can't remember the name. I know that the NVIDIA shadow play that I use to record these makes it easy to do, or easier to do, but I've no idea how to actually get started on it. So if anybody does actually want to see this, and particularly if they have an account with that site that I can't remember the name of, let me know how to start it up and I'll give it a try. But if you are one of those people who hates it when I criticise it, then don't bother, because if I think it's worthy of criticism, I'll give it. I'm not one of those who believes that this game should be exempt from criticism. Call me the Jeffrey Boycott of Elite Dangerous. I suspect anyone outside of well, England, South Africa and Australia may not have a faintest idea who that is. All I can say is you are really missing something. Mind you, it would also mean that you don't know cricket. If you don't know that, then you really are missing something. I am seriously going off on a tangent with that one. For some reason I couldn't straighten up, but it let me dock anyway. So I'll take that. Oh, that's certainly a cheap old flight. Right, let's see if anybody... Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing these two. I was going to say, see if anybody wants me cargo, because I didn't have any cargo, I had those instead. Okay. Now, what's the shipyard here like? Well, as before, they have the Anaconda, and because of all my upgrades and that, I've got it down to a mere 41.1 million. There you go. So I'm only 39 million you know, shy of that one. What a fucking piss take. Alright, anyway, let's see. Let's see if this place has what I'm looking for. I'm not going to quote a song by those cunting U2, so you're safe from that. Ah, you are having a fucking laugh. It's a high-tech system. It was for ages the only place you could buy the Anaconda, but they've got no thrusters at all for a, Class 4 point. I bet they ain't got fuck all nothing, have they? Oh, big wow. They got more cargo racks, the hatch breaker Olympic controller, which I'm never going to bother with because I'm not playing as a pirate and I hate pirates. Shield generator, which is no good to me, neither am I, and in any case I've already got one which is doing its job. And the autofill maintenance unit, which is bugged to fuck only knows what and is completely useless as a result. What a waste of fucking time. I have a feeling if I lower my sensors too much, they actually become a bit useless. They may have a range of 6 kilometers, but they can't actually read anything, and a lot of the time, even though the ships are clearly in visual range, your sensors can't pick them up, so you can't lock onto the target. So you'd be pretty buggered. Oh, what surprise, not there either. But you'd be pretty buggered with sensors like that while in battle. Right. Well, last time I was having this problem, I went to sticks. I can't find it here. Let's have a look for it. Oh, probably out of range now, my luck. No, not out of range. Just go straight up. Now, what do they carry? Or rather, what do they import? It's always the same: gold, brilliant, indium. Well, sticks is industrial. They will want food. Does this place have any? I bet it don't. Oh, what a surprise it doesn't. In fact, it's got next to fuck all of anything. Would it be worth risking taking hazardous environment suits? Surely industrial area like sticks is a bit of a hazardous environment. Yeah, well, I'll semi-risk it. I'll take 10. So I'm not going to lose too much if I you know, if there's nothing there. I highly doubt there will be any anything here to go to sticks. No, there isn't. Now I keep hearing a lot of people, or reading rather, a lot of people saying on the Elite Dangerous forums that the sticks docking station is bugged and has been since beta 2.05. I haven't been there for some time because I was, you know, away in LHS 64, so I don't know if that's the case, but I never used to have any problems at all docking there. And that is the only reason why I haven't already been there to take a look. Now I'm getting a bit fed up with the amount of times I go to other places and they haven't got what I'm after. If Sticks doesn't have it, I'll try Iota Biotis. Look at this cunt, I'm doing 21 and I'm about to hit him. and I can't move because he's dead centre. They've got to sort that out. That's ridiculous. See, my running temperature is down to 37. My heat signature is practically 0. And there we go, no longer mass lock, let's go. It certainly goes up now. Probably it's not as easy to read now because it's so much smaller. At least now you don't have the problem with the display being cut off the side of the screen. So I'll put up with it being smaller. I prefer being able to actually see it. Now it's Wingrove platform, that's it. It would be nice if it was Bixby Station because you're practically on top of it as soon as you arrive. And you realise that after all this, the chances are I'll get into combat and get blown up by the first ship I come across. And once I've bought everything, I'm not likely to have enough cash to do the insurance because I've spent, well, I'm getting on for 7 million on just upgrades alone. Oh, you fucker. There is of course also the possibility that those people who are saying that Wingrove platforming sticks is bugged, that was because they were playing open play, which I still am not going near, it's not yet. Even if I do play online, I'll be in the private group, so if you want to catch up with me, look for private group Lucosa. But I'll tell you now, if you go in there with the intention of griefing, you get one chance, because then you get banned. Coming in sticks, let's see if you can actually have what I'm after. But if this doesn't have it, then, well, I'll say I'll try Iota Biotis and then I'll try Acellus Primus, and if neither of those two have it either, then I'm fucked on it as to, you know, where it will be. Oops, I've got to get me,
Request granted. successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, no bugs so far. Fuel. Let's see if my HE suits will make a profit. Yeah, they will. Should have bought more than 10. Oh well. More than paid for me fuel anyway, so... Now then, what's a shipyard like? See, a good shipyard. And the ASP is now down to only 792,000 because of all the upgrades I've got on here. But I would have a stock ASP and only 2 million to buy upgrades with. Well, that'll buy one. Anyway, right, let's check out the outfitting. Okay, thrusters. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's the only one they've got and it's fucking useless. I wouldn't even fit it if it was an F4, let alone F2. Life support, I think I can only fit class 3, yeah I can. So E3. What was the other thing I was looking for? I can't remember. Oh yeah, bulkheads. The thing is, with 10 tons it will make my ship even more sluggish, that's why I don't want it until I've got improved thrusters. Again, nothing here. Right. What did I say was next? Arcturus, wasn't it? Okay, let's see if there's any missions there. Light cargo to Chango Dock. I'll definitely take that, 17,000. Couriers to Arcturus, Chango Dock. Ovid. That's Ovid. Right. I've got a couple there. That's, I can't remember what I'm an industrial, this is an industrial, so it's almost certainly not going to be much, if any, trade between these two. Looks like there is one. Oh no, that's going from hyperspace to sticks. Oh, that's no good. It looks like everything's coming in and nothing going out. Yeah, it is. Well, I can't be asked to wait around and look, so I mean, I'm going to make 18,000 from those two missions, so that minus fuel, and this is only a very short hop, so fuel shouldn't cost much.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
That Cobra's going away. At the moment I have the manoeuvrability of the ASP with its upgrades, and I didn't think that was anywhere near good enough. So that tells you exactly why I am so keen to get that thruster upgrade. My heat is down to 36, and that's the lowest I've seen it. Right, here we go.
Drive charging.
Certainly send the heat up.
4, 3, 2.
Sending it up by 48. So it more than doubled it. Right. Tango lock. Oh, you fucking prick. 1366. I'll go over from emissions in 26 minutes is when the first one ends. I've got plenty of time. So I've got to go around the other side. I've overdone it. I think I'm going to be affected by the gravity field of the planet. And I'm down close enough that it don't matter.
Request granted. Docking successful. Engines
Right.
disengaged.
Only 33 to refill that one. Only they were all like that. So 1,385 for that one. And that's the good one. So 2,813,239. Let's have a look. Seeing only 2 ships in their shipyard does not inspire much confidence when it comes to what they're going to have in the way of upgrades. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, what a surprise. Another fucking waste of time. Ain't got anything there either, no. Oh, well, we got them. Seems everywhere's fucking got the bulkheads. Right. As far as primers, it'll be the next trip. There it is. Now, I can't remember what I used to take between Arcturus and the Celas primers. I know I used to do some. Until I also remember that there is next to fuck all in these systems because Arcturus is affected by the war just as much as Iranian is. No, that's Arcturus taking stuff in from there as well. It's industrial. So. Doesn't look like it does any trade at all with a Celas Primus. I'm sure it did. But everything as far as trade between these two is everything is coming in from a Celas Primus. Ah, right, here's one. But what? I booted computer components to a Celas Primus. Right. Yeah, so computer components. So if there are no, oh shit. That's where I'm going, Beagle 2 landing. So if there are no bulletin board missions, we'll get those, assuming there even are any. We'll just check just to be sure. Technology, computer components, oh they got 5. Oh, fuck it, I might as well get the 5 they have, so at least I can do something out of this. Alright, bulletin board. A Celas Primus. Like cargo run to Beagle 2 landing. Only 15 minutes, and it is a bit of a distance, so that will be cutting it a bit fine. And to Aulin, so that's it. Well, this is likely to be, actually, I wouldn't be at all surprised if this is a loss, this one.
Do you have authorization to be inside the docking bay? Remember, loitering is a violation.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Yeah, I've only just left of the scanning me.
Drive charging.
Alright. Eagle 2 landing. 1,511. It's gone up to because we're going the wrong way. Shit. I'm not paying any attention. Mind you, I'm 130 odd light seconds away and it's saying I have to slow down now. Now this one, because it's a huge gas giant with a very large and complex ring system, it's quite tricky to avoid being caught in gravitational effects. 11 minutes. It says no active mission there, but very clearly I do have one. Can't see which side of the rings need to be. Looks like it doesn't matter. see them, so should be safe from their gravitational influence. That's the third ship that's just shot past me and I'm trying to get here. Okay.
Request granted.
Last chance saloon really here. After this I'm not too sure where else to go. But if they have an E I'll definitely take it, but hang on going. I'd be amazed if they even had that. On my luck they'll have thrusters, but it'll be like a G.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right. Well, at least the refueling didn't cost much. Light cargo delivery to Morg would be tempting. Well, make 200 on each of those, so even though I only got 5, I still made 1,000 profit. That's not too bad. Shipyard, well, they've got 4 ships, but none of them are spectacular. Alright, here we go. So they have a D, but it's D3. So no fucking good. Poxy fucking thing. It's 14,000. Yeah, I'm going to take that one. Any more for Morg? Can't even remember where Morg is, which there it is. That's an extraction. What, if any, I bet I don't take anything there. Nope. Of course it would have if I had actually set it in the thing. Let's see, is there any food of any kind here? No. Because I probably could have taken that and sold it there. Yeah, apart from technology and waste, this place has nothing. Oh well, I will make 17,000 anyway from that mission, so it's certainly not going to be a waste of time. This will be the first time I've been to Morg. Okay, don't need to explore anything. Romanex Folly is the only starport there, so right. Now I know they are definitely not going to have anything in the way of outfitting there, so I'm going to do that run, then I will come back here, see what they have, and if they have nothing, then I'm going to call it a night.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Another Cobra barely moving. It's a good job that this trip to Morg, I've got over an hour, so.
Detecting the star scan.
That's a good job on hyperspacing. Okay. Ah, for fuck's sake. So it's if I'm super cruising to it that I can't.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's lock the destination again. Now we seem to be okay.
Drive charging.
Telling me to slow down, I'm not even doing bloody 16 megameters per second.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, knowing my luck, this will be the time I go to an anarchy system, which Morg is, and get loads of interdictions. There's 900 and something light seconds. Well, I'm carrying tea, which isn't exactly, actually yeah, it is relatively valuable. So that could attract would-be pirates. And if they know how lacking in maneuverability my ship is, they may want to have a go. Okay, so far. Now all the missions on the bulletin board here will be pirate ones, so if it's for cargo I have to steal it, or it'll be missions to take out pirates and what have you, which if my ship was manoeuvrable I would take, but at the moment it's not that fantastic, so I'll ignore them. I have a feeling this is turning into the longest video I've done. So far it's been largely rant-free. Something's not right. Mind you, I am getting pissed off at the number of places I'm going to and yet still not finding the thrusters I want. It's not as if I'm finding you know, class 4 thrusters just aren't as good as these. I'm not finding any.
Detecting hostile scan. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Well, I'll refuel, do my mission. So, did alright there, but yeah, you can see all of them are, yeah, you've got 39 minutes to somehow get 28 tons of stolen coffee. No wonder they're offering you so much, because being able to do that, you've got no fucking chance. Yeah, it's all stolen. So, shipyard, they have nothing, so I'm not even going to waste my time looking at the outfitting here, because I know they won't have it. The commodities market. Well, I mean, that says it all really, doesn't it? They have one merchandite, one gallite, one lepidolite, one bio-waste, that's it. Well, I'm going to make a loss wherever I go, because I'm not taking anything with me and I'm not doing any missions. As far as Primus is the nearest high-tech system, but it's a pain in the arse getting to that gas giant. So what's the next? Aulin is the next high-tech one. Let's go there.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Ashley was flying like a bit of a moron then. was that hauler. I've noticed hauler pilots, or NPC ones anyway, tend to fly like they barely know what they're doing. This fucking Cobra's taking his sweet time. Russ the Wiz McCloy. What a prick. So I have it on good authority that somewhere out here is a pilot, an NPC, called Avon. Which, well, I wouldn't mind bumping into him. I mean, I did find a Rog. It wasn't Rog Blake, it was just Rog, but yeah, it would be pretty good bumping into those two together. Anyway, enough of this, let's go. I can't remember Villa's full name. I think it's something like Villa Wrestler or something like that.
4, 3, 2.
No word on whether he's out there or Jenna Stannis or Del Tarrant, and I can't remember any of the others. At least I can't remember their full name. I do know who was in it. Aulin Enterprise, that's the one. Oh, it's going to say slow down. So I've no idea how many systems I've been to, but I mean this is by no means, it's not even half the number I've been to in total since I got this Cobra back. And I just cannot find these fucking thrusters. I tell you, they better make a big difference when I get them, because if they don't, I'm going to be really fucked off. I mean, with my last Cobra, I think I had the F grade thrusters. They weren't too bad. So I'm thinking these would be excellent. That's why I'm so keen to get them. Probably why the game is so keen to make sure I don't get them.
Request granted.
Slowed down a bit too soon, I think, now.
Detecting hostile scan.
Locking bay access is prime. Total risk annihilation.
Slowed down too quickly there.
Docking successful. Engines
Right.
disengaged.
So how much have I lost on this trip? 109. Oh, it could be worse. Alright, here we go. Now you really are taking a piss. D3s. And I want D4s. Right, well, shock horror, no sign of the fucking things, and I've been looking for quite long enough, and frankly I can't be bothered to look anymore because it's no longer fun. It's now fucking tedious beyond description. So that's me calling it a night. This is Commander Lukosa signing off.